This is an urgent warning to all cryptocurrency investors. And considering how the market is currently acting, many inexperienced investors will surely lose their money soon. Be sure to watch this video to the end to get all the vital information we will share. The crypto market experienced a horrible first half of 2022. The prices of Bitcoin and some crypto coins have dropped by more than half since their peak in the last 6 months of 2021. Notwithstanding some tiny increase over the last week, the Bitcoin market is mostly stagnant. No one can be positive, but many experts predict that Bitcoin values will fall significantly more before they begin to rise permanently. Okay, so the current price of Bitcoin is approximately $20,000, and it's been challenging to get it back above $40,000 after it plummeted to $18,000 in August 2022. The price soared to over $42,000 shortly after it bottomed out, and it has since dipped lower. Okay, so a lot of analysts, not just cryptocurrency, but also stock analysts, have written articles about this dip, and many of the more informed ones are saying that we don't know what's going on with Bitcoin or stocks right now in the short term. People also believe that because crypto coins are still relatively expensive, a market crash is very likely. Gold is rising right now when Bitcoin appears to be a safer haven alternative, and the typical person does not have the resources to go out and buy gold. As a result, now is the moment to invest in Bitcoin, and because of the plummeting prices, there is a lot of uncertainty happening in the crypto market. We've seen what's going on with Russia's invasion of Ukraine and how it's affecting markets globally. As we can see from the charts, this is often bullish for markets. We haven't necessarily experienced a world war, but it's uncertain what would happen if the Russia-Ukraine war expands into a global conflict. And I suppose you may propose it in the age of modern markets. The problem with a much bigger war is that Russia does not appear to have the resources to expand beyond Ukraine. Many people thought they would stop in eastern Ukraine, but they have extended further. However, many people do not believe Russia has the resources to extend its invasion to the rest of the world. And according to some unverified news, 92% of Russian military personnel are either in Ukraine or on their way there. If this were the case, they would be unable to defend themselves if an invasion from another direction occurred. But it's difficult to imagine Russia escalating its war with the rest of the world, and the only way this could happen is if they invaded a NATO country, such as Poland or Romania. Should they do that, the entire world would have no option but to intervene. However, Russia lacks the necessary resources. As a result, while a massive war lasting many years and involving many more countries does not look possible, we cannot completely rule it out. And it is in that uncertainty that things finally finish up. People are concerned about the future because, in this kind of global conflict, America would have no option but to relocate closer to Russia. And while invasions have generally been perceived as bullish, this would result in a regime transition in Russia, which would add to the uncertainty because no one knows who would take power there. And I believe that the main chunk of that uncertainty is causing the lack of clarity in the Bitcoin market and cryptocurrency's direction. It doesn't help that this is happening right when Bitcoin should be in a conventional bear market. All cryptocurrency investors are strongly advised not to take any action at this time. That is what should be happening. Don't do anything at all. We are either approaching the lowest dip of a bear market or approaching new all-time highs, with money printing returning in massive amounts. There are lots of chess pieces being moved right now that could affect the Bitcoin market. What are these chess pieces? First and foremost, the war between Ukraine and Russia is an unquestionably important chess piece in the bigger game of the markets. We need to be conscious of what is going on, and that those pieces are still falling into place. The outcome of what happens there is uncertain. The government is also raising interest rates. What is going on in Russia and Ukraine affects it in what ways? Do you believe interest rates will rise by 20 or 25%? Will they publicly declare, well, there are a lot more uncertainties now, so we're not going to do it at all? Will they speculate that they exaggerated the issue and should proceed with an 8.5% rate increase? So that's what's going on, and it's a big problem. Another chess piece is currently being brought into place. This chess piece is regulation. Joe Biden is expected to sign an executive order on Bitcoin. We have a general idea of what it should be about, but we won't know for sure until it's released. However, the focus will likely be on determining which institution or government agency should regulate certain aspects of cryptocurrency and developing a plan to do so. Celsius Network, a major US Bitcoin lending organization, ceased withdrawals and transfers in June 2022, citing extreme conditions as the reason for the dramatic decline. The action caused Bitcoin values to fall below $1 trillion for the first time since January of last year. Bitcoin dropped to $23,476 as a result of the news. Ether is the second most popular token behind Bitcoin, and it dipped as much as 16% to $1,177, its lowest level since January 2021. Another concern is Russia's ongoing cryptocurrency crackdown. Furthermore, there have been suggestions that crypto operations in Russia are very likely to end. There are ongoing cryptocurrency regulation talks as legislators in Washington and other countries try to figure out how to adopt laws and regulations to make cryptocurrencies more secure for old and new investors and unappealing to cyberpunks. The United States government representatives have indicated a great interest in stablecoin regulation, particularly about the current Luna and Terra catastrophic dip. Major cryptocurrencies have also seen sharp and severe sell-offs. Consumer confidence is constantly depleting due to the consequent panic and future sell-offs. Due to the massive dip in crypto markets in May, the Terra coin depegged from dollar, causing a drop in the linked cryptocurrency Luna. As a result, a lot of investors lost so much money in a short amount of time. The Bitcoin market fell again shortly after Terra's bankruptcy. Given the negative market conditions, some crypto businesses issued layoffs and blocked withdrawals to cut expenses. Celsius, 3 Arrows Capital, and some companies have declared bankruptcy after the dip. As a result of the domino effect, federal regulators now have more ammunition to urge for crypto regulation. So all these regulations are currently getting fixed as we speak, but we have no idea how it will look. The other chess piece is that these secret letters are currently being sent behind closed doors. As a result, they are not the result of influencers, even though everyone is quick to criticize influencers and YouTubers. As a result, influencers had no role in causing it. We have that now because of influencers' relationships with specific Bitcoin projects or cryptocurrency corporations. They're more interested in these collaborations because they want to learn more about these projects and Bitcoin companies. There may be many more projects and firms that have gotten letters. It could be even more widespread than we know. For the XRP lawsuit, we still have no chess piece in play. What is going on with that finality remains a mystery to us. We don't know when that will be resolved, but it will most likely be. However, given that so many letters are currently getting sent to various firms, we believe that the XRP and River lawsuits will soon come to an end. We can't make our next moves until we know where some of these chess pieces will be moved. As a result, the only thing you could do is wait for Bitcoin to fall to low levels of support, such as $15,000 to $18,000, and then examine prospective accumulation or whether it's time to start extending your banks. But buying dips is not a good idea. In my opinion, the only thing you should be doing right now is selling some earnings. If Bitcoin price is propelled up to $45,000 or $46,000 once more, we might consider taking profits above $40,000. If you don't take advantage of profit chances during the peak of the bullish market, you should start saving money now for a rainy day. That is the best advice I can give you in this trying time. You should be able to spend Bitcoin because it is designed to serve as money and is a non-governmental entity. However, I'm presuming you're looking at this as an investment, as the vast majority of people do. Is it that safe? Unfortunately, some people have lost money from their wallets. It can be stolen, much like gold, and cryptocurrency, like gold, operates as a store of value for the money that people invest in it. You must proceed with considerable caution. Bitcoin is an investment, and as with any investment, prices vary. They fluctuate substantially with Bitcoin. And we highlight this because, while it is possible to make a fortune, it is equally likely that you will lose one. So if you can't afford to lose the money you put into it, don't do it. It's a gamble, similar to purchasing stocks and shares, making investments and investing in gold. It is your choice, but if you proceed appropriately, your investment should pay off. However, this does not guarantee you will not lose money. The best advice I can give you is to not do too much right now. Many people in the Bitcoin sector make mistakes because they try to accomplish too much and are always involved. There are times when doing nothing is the safest alternative, and I believe we are in one of those times. And that brings us to the end of this video. Let us know in the comments section if you think there is no hope for cryptocurrency to bounce back anytime soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to get notified when we post a new video.